A luxury that isn't talked about enough is having zero health problems.
The saying healthy is wealthy is true because without your health, it becomes difficult to enjoy everything you've worked so hard to achieve. So kindly watch the videos I've put together. I'll be back at the end of the video to share my own thoughts. Please don't go away.
Okay, rich girl reminder because life reminded me. But if you want to build wealth, level up, be disciplined, you need your body on board. I ended up getting really sick, went to the hospital, and it just reminded me that your health is the foundation of every goal I talk about on here. You just can't be this rich, soft life, responsible woman who's going for everything if you are running on fumes. Health literally requires energy to execute, energy to show up, energy to go after your goals. Yes, to reiterate, taking care of yourself is a financial habit. Your rest matters, your sleep matters, your hydration matters, eating matters, saying no matters, your body, your mind prints every dollar you'll ever make. As we want to be able to enjoy our riches and our earn, think, build, lead, and stay well while doing it. And if that means you have to say no to a couple things, if you had to sit out of a couple things to prioritize your mind, your mental, your well-being, your physical health, then so be it. That is what you should do. I always say you are your biggest investment and you are your best asset. So protect it at all costs.
It's funny how you can have 100 problems at any one given point in time, but then as soon as you have a health problem, everything else disappears and you really only have one problem. So when you are healthy, when your body is functioning well and you are not sick and you are not in pain, like, you need to thank God for real, man.
Health is all that matters in this life. If you don't have your health, nothing else matters. If you cannot get out of bed, doesn't matter what car you drive, what kind of house you're living in, even what kind of sheet you're sleeping in. If you can't get out of your bed, everything that you have, that you own, that maybe is valuable, it means nothing because you can't use it. If you can't use your body, you can't move and do things. If you don't have your health, it's everything, man. Health is truly wealth. I've been sick for, a couple days to a week, and then you really realize, damn, I can't get out of bed today. What am I going to do? Nothing. You can't do anything. So just really look around, and it really is a mental reset to a reminder for you that, life's not as bad as you think it is, man. If you're healthy, if you're sick for a couple of days, you'll get through it. Everything else that you have doesn't really matter unless you have your health, So health is wealth, my friend. It's not cliche. It's the truth.
A luxury that isn't talked about enough is having zero health problems. Y'all don't think that's a luxury? Because damn sure that is a luxury. Think about the people that you know that's sick constantly or that always have issues and have to always go to the doctors. Regardless of the fact, man, you are blessed if you don't have these sicknesses and you're constantly in the hospital, in and out of doctor's offices. At the end of the day, prioritize your fucking health. That is the most important thing more than anything. It ain't about no money. It ain't about any of that. Being able to be in shape, being able to have your win, to even walk up the steps and get groceries, walk a mile, the smallest shit be the most important shit. If you out of shape, then you unhealthy. Because there's no way you should be out of shape. That is a luxury that people don't talk about.
I had to learn the hard way, but your net worth is only actually just your fucking health. For the past 2 years, I have been saving every single dollar and trying to make as much money as I can and pumping it into investments, pumping it into stocks, pumping it into anything I could think of that would build that net worth, that would see this number go up like this. And all of a sudden, 2 weeks ago, I got extremely sick to the point where I didn't leave bed, to the point where I felt nauseous all the time, to the point where I couldn't even go to the bathroom sometimes. I genuinely felt like shit all the time, and all I wanted in that moment, I didn't give a fuck about money. I didn't give a fuck about food. I didn't give a fuck about girls. I didn't give a fuck about anything except for my health, except for just being able to be a normal human being again and live another day. You're going to be humbled at some point. And I promise you, when you're sick, I don't care if you're a billionaire, I don't care if you're a trillionaire, I don't care if you're fucking Elon Musk, you're not going to be worried about the money you have. You're going to be worried about that heart still pumping. You're going to be worried about being able to go for a walk. You're going to be worried about being able to use your eyesight. You're going to be worried about those things and feeling good again. So the next time you're like, I need to make more money. Worry about what you're eating. Worry about going to the gym. Because if you have nothing like your wealth, or if you have nothing like your health, nothing matters in this game.
Be grateful for a functioning body, man. Don't take it for granted. It's a lot of people that will trade places with you. It's a lot of people on these operating room tables every morning, all across the country, that would trade places with you. That would trade places with you to have a functioning spine or a functioning hip, shoulder, knee, brain. Don't take your health for granted, man. A lot of people would love to trade places with you.
Never let going to work be more important than taking care of your health. That goes for your mental health, spiritual health, emotional health, physical health. Never neglect to take care of yourself, man. You can lose your life out here. And guess what? Your job will have your position on Indeed within a week. Go to work, do what you got to do, be the best employee you can be, work hard, take care of business. But at the end of the day, take care of you, because you is all you got.
Sister, get the therapist. Get a therapist. I mean, it's the best thing that I could have ever given myself. I've been in therapy for on and off for probably 7 years now. And it's the best thing that I ever did to myself. It's like you work on every other part of your body, or you get your physical checked out, right? Yearly. Why not your mental? Why not your mental? Like, it feels so good to talk to somebody who can kind of make sense of the things that I'm feeling and the things that I'm thinking, and away from a family member or a friend, somebody who just doesn't know me, somebody whose whole goal every week is to figure out how they can make me become a better person, make me feel better inside and out. Finding a therapist is a task, I'm not gonna lie. You have to lock in and decide that I just want to be a better person overall mentally. So you might come across a therapist that isn't a good fit, and it's okay. Don't quit. Find you a therapist. Keep working. Keep making it at the top of your priorities that I just need to be better. So I'm going to lock in and figure out what therapist best fits me. It's one of the best things that I ever could have did for myself, and I will never not go to therapy. Sometimes I feel like I'm in a space where I don't need as much therapy, or I might take some months off. But therapy it's a very healing experience, and it's very rewarding.
People often spend years chasing money, success, and material possession, but forget one thing that matters it all possible: good health. Taking care of your body is one of the best investments you can make. Eating nutritious foods, staying active, getting enough sleep, and drinking plenty of water may seem like simple habits, but they have a huge impact on your quality of life. Small, consistent choices made every day can prevent many health problems in future. Many people only began to value their health after they become sick. By then, they are willing to spend thousands on treatments just to feel normal again. Prevention is always better than cure. Looking after yourself today can save you from unnecessary pain, stress, and medical expenses tomorrow. Good health is not about having the perfect body. It's about having the energy to work, spend time with loved ones, pursue your dreams, and enjoy everyday life. When you feel strong and healthy, your confidence grows, your mood improves, and you become more productive. No matter how busy life gets, make your health a priority. Exercise regularly, manage stress, and attend medical checkups, and choose habits that support your physical and your mental well-being. Your future self will thank you. Remember, money can buy comfort, but it cannot always buy your good health. Your body is the only place you have to live for your entire life. Treat it with care, respect, and consistency. At the end of the day, the greatest form of wealth is waking up healthy, feeling strong, and having the opportunity to live life to the fullest. You should invest in your health today, because it is truly the greatest asset you can ever have. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. See you in the next video.